Alrighty. Hello everyone. And of course, here I know it's been a long time. Why? Well, well, for right now. Well, since the last time there, I kind of like somehow liked, uh, well, doing this whole the whole live stream video thing here. But although it's definitely a good thing here for me to get to see here to do this here again. I know here it's been a long time here and all. Well, actually, Fortunately, there's been some few stuff that's been going around lately these days. Of course, well, for where I am. Sorry about that. Well, actually, for the reason why I didn't see be able to stream around much, let's just say, uh, let's see, maybe, for two reasons here. For reason number one, of course, I do kind of remember saying things like this before. Well, first of all, from my previous videos here, of course, the whole muscle pulling his vein I've been feeling around. One time around, they did kind of remember that they'd said things like that before. Yeah, from my previous video. One time, of course, the whole muscle pulling this feeling thing I've been feeling around there for so long and all. And of course, problem thing is that's still going on. Of course, thing is, ain't not a whole lot much up more else I can't seem to do about it. The whole muscle pulling this feeling, I kept feeling around there for my face. Of course, my hands, and including the bottom of my foot and all. And of course, same thing for the whole muscle. A little bit pulling feeling things I kept feeling going around there for my shoulders too. Well, actually, only just my left shoulder. Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. And of course, reason number two. Well, let's just say I kind of got some few construction stuff that's been going on around lately. Well, for where I am right now. So, yeah. Fat thing is, uh, fortunately, well, usually it was supposed to be, well, to like take those guys there, well, for like approximately like 5 or 6 months or so. Well, fortunate for them to get like all finished, all done and all, but somehow, for some reason, here it's taking a little bit longer than just that. Well, fortunately, I think here it's right now. Here it's been right now for like, well, maybe like 7 or 8 months right now. I think. Yeah. But I mean, you say something like, who knows how long they're gonna be doing now? Well, they're kind of like, well, like they're a bit like almost done, like closely done. Well, I'm like, well, really not that much there. Well, for them to do. Well, all they have to do, of course, is that like, well, the whole like dry walls, of course, and of course including the lights there too, same thing, and of course the same with the light there with fan, or should I say the fan with lights, the same with that too. And of course, last but not least, and also of course including the whole light switches, and of course including the outlets there too. Same thing with that too. Yep. And of course, last but not least, the flooring. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for now. Pretty much it for that. Oh, well, I guess that's it for that over there. Oh, and also, well, and I did kind of like notice here somehow, well, that VRC, of course, did some few update stuff here, of course, again. Which, of course, I do remember that he did kind of like uh, did this kind of whole update things like this before one time. Well, of course, I do remember it. Like when he kind of did this whole update thing. Yeah, I think it was like sometime around, I'll say like maybe like 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, sometime around 2019. Yeah, yeah, they did kind of somehow well changed up well the the board thing again. Of course, that thing is well, there's like still like well, of course, well this thing right here, well here it's still well, uh, still pretty bit much of a much like a like much more likely to be the same as always. But if you click like on these three here, you might see like some few different details here, of course. Yeah, of course the avatar board thing has been changed, and of course including the whole social board thing or two. Well, that's like well also has been changed. Yeah, well, besides like doing the whole, besides like moving everything like whole like sideways, well, kind of thing. Now it's just well, kind of like the same thing here. Like you've seen things like this before. Well, from the internet. Well, it doesn't matter like any kind of. Well, it doesn't matter like any kind of websites here. Of course, well, they kind of like somehow see things like this here. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, like whichever these two here, uh, they could might be maybe think about doing. You could still remain like, well, do something like this, or just use this here. So yeah. And of course, last but not least, including the places too. Yeah, they kind of like somehow also like change that too. Yeah, they did change a few things here. Of course, even the times right well for that other update, I did kind of liked. Yeah, of course, well the whole like well like many favorites of avatars. Yeah, that thing is not gonna lie, I do kind of like this kind of update thing what he just did. The thing is, I really wish they really would keep like I really wish they really would keep on working on that. Like really seriously, try like to get this number like all the way up even higher, like all the way up to 100. Like honestly, and as of course, well for this right here, well this is still been well much the same like the other update. Uh, oh, and thing is also, to tell you the truth here, of course, right after well when the when this whole update thing, well, rather well when this whole update thing happened. Thing is, I have like so serious, like much like tough times here for me to try like well to figure out like how to fix up this mic here and all. I'm like, it didn't really take me really that long though. I'm like, it took me like for but like only for just like for 2 weeks or so right after the update. Well, right after when this whole update thing just happened. Although, fortunately, well, I do kind of like this one here too. I'm like, it's really not that bad though. But you still like, well, got like all this old search board here for like, well, the type like, well, like it doesn't matter any kind of like places there they remain might want to go and all. Well, you can definitely still use this here, of course, which I might doubt it. Yeah, yeah, you see that? I'm like every time I hit that, you this whole bar here that says search worlds and all or places. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely see or notice it switches onto that, and then just switches onto that. Of course, the only thing what you do, you just kind of like just click on that, just type out whatever kind of name of the places you really may want to go or try to look for and all. Well, that's it right there for you, right there. Um. Oh, also, from the social board here, I did kind of somehow change a little bit, few things here too. Of course, well, before when this whole update thing here started, originally you could definitely see for what I just for what I just did here. Yeah, but that. Yeah, something kind of like add the first group layer here, just FBT players, and of course in the second one here, VR players. Well, although the reason why I put this right here, of course, well, if I have like some of these friends were here that they really have like the same thing there for what I have. Of course, well, which will be including the HTC Vive. With, of course, well, with the whole full body trackers and stuff there. Well, you get the idea. And of course, that's my second one right here. It's just VR. Of course, well, for a few of these guys over here, they don't really have like no trackers or any just HTC Vive and all. Even if they could remain, might be maybe still maybe like using like perhaps maybe like Oculus Rift and all that, or maybe like some few other VR headset players, or maybe that's someone they could may might be still be using the same thing for what I've been using. But maybe for them, they just don't even like, still don't even like how much money they're for themselves there to be buying the whole like tracker stuff there. And of course, last but not least, for this third one here, that doesn't really have like VR yet. And of course, and whole full body tracking stuff there too. Same thing. But even if it could remain, I see like some few players, even if they do remain, well, can remain might have VR or even VR with trackers. I'll make it still fine with there because I know it could definitely still like, well, can still change it just that easy. And okay, let's see here. Okay. Here I'm just checking here. And of course, nothing besides that, and I did kind of like some also like see or noticed here. Well, a few of these were here. Well, of course, well for the places here for where I just kind of went, for where I went, or really like for where I just go and all. And also, of course, and I did kind of notice here. Well, for the places here for where that you're living around and all. I'm like, that's definitely somewhere there. I just did not notice. And I guess maybe, of course, yeah, this whole like update favorites here. Of course, I think maybe like, well, if these are could might maybe the places there that have been like perhaps maybe like updated. I might think. Yeah, but that might be the reason why that they could maybe like added this one here too, which I might doubt it. And of course, well, in here I kind of like, well, added these two here as just the, well, just avatar places. Although, first of all, from the next video, well, I could be, might be maybe thinking about it. Well, first of all, for the next video, if I do maybe get the chances of it, though. You really like, well, for like for so many much avatars, I just do kind of like them all. I really wish I really would like to have them all onto my favorites, but problem thing is, VRC just ain't like, well, still ain't like a got themselves any chances here to like update this uh, this favorite avatars update I liked. Fortunately, I hopefully don't make me try to get to work on that too. Like pretty soon enough, like eventually. Oh no! So of course, and I did kind of like the way how I really kind of somehow did this one right here, which I think it might be maybe fine. Even it's only just places here. Of course, that doesn't really have like nothing to do there. Well, but uh, like like avatars, places, and all that. So yeah, you get the idea. Uh, I'm like, even it's like some places there they couldn't remain might go around and all. And like even doesn't really have like anything to do for like avatar places and all. They could like might be maybe like just maybe like some few usual stuffs and all. Well, like doesn't matter any kind of places here, perhaps like maybe like place here maybe like a little like some new games. Like this one right here. Although it could remind me maybe thinking about like streaming this one here too one day. But I'll make me think about it. Of course, as although I did kind of notice that they did kind of somewhat change like some few of these here too. Yeah, like the whole like classics. No, yeah, you can see right there. Usual stuff. Of course, games. Avatar places. Of course, all that the active platform thing. Same thing. Hmm, I guess that's it. Hmm. No idea about that though. Oh yes, and of course, and he also, well, kind of like somehow changed all this here too. And of course, yeah, they did kind of somehow change the whole like BIO thing here. Well, virtual. Besides, like, well, for you going on to the VRC website and all, well, yeah, well, to like, well, like do things like that and all, well, you could definitely still well do things like that right here on the game. Besides, how many of this right here can it take? Can it take like really more than just three? Let me see. Yeah, let me see. No, I don't think I can take. No, I don't think they can't see be able to take much more than just 3. And of course, anything with links too. And like that's a bummer. Yeah, I bet same thing with the links there too. I don't think I can see be able to take more than just 3 either. Oh well. Not a whole lot much else they can't see able to do about that either. Oh well. Nope. Oh well. And of course, you get this whole like notification stuff. But anyhow, I guess we'll just have to go on. Some few adventure stuff. Well, anyhow, yeah, to like. And of course, although I did kind of like somehow like favored, well, for some of you, these places here. Well, for me to, well, for me to travel around here for this stream video. Yeah, all for this one here, I think I may have already seen this place before already, so might as well get that on the list. Well, it doesn't really look like here. It's not that much and all. I'm like, kind of look like to me, kind of looks like a dance floor and all. Or maybe apparently, may want to think this whole thing, dance floor and all. One of this whole thing's all about like hanging around place and all, putting themselves right in front of the mirror all day. And that's why I'm thinking of what this place might be. Uh, wait. Oh yeah, wait. Okay. So, Yeah, for to do kind of like this kind of map thing right here. Well, the thing is, I think this whole thing is really like from the Halo game. Because the reason why, or because of the hologram thing of the ship. You get a ship thing of one of the Covenants and all. And things like that. What was something there? This place where we would have a flashlight around. Because I can't seem to even figure out, even tell what's really around here. There's really nothing. Yeah, of course, I could see that we could pick up the weapons too. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Ooh. Yeah, I think I may have seen big ships like this before. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Here's the ship. Oh, the things for that one there, that's even bigger. Yeah, it's even bigger than this one. Hmm. Oh, alrighty, well, I guess that's it for this place. Although, well, for this next one here, right after this one here, yeah, right after this one here, yeah, it's both the two museums. Of course, well, for the two channel stations uh, that I usually, well, also, well, usually used to watch around there too. Well, before when I started playing this game. Of course, yeah. Well, first of all, both Cartoon Network and, of course, including the Nickelodeon Museum too. But we will get to that. But thing is, I did kind of like somewhat well check these two museums anyway. I'm like, it's really like nothing there but just pictures and all. But we will get to those soon. Right now. But although, first of all, for the two museums, well, some of the creator to create those two museums, well, they did say that they were gonna like try and like go with the player onto like perhaps maybe like add like some few perhaps maybe like some avatars there for all the characters. Of course, that they kind of saw seen and watched around it from both Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and all, but somehow I'm not so sure how that's really ever gonna happen and all, but we will may much see and find out about that for sure. Okay, okay, onward here to these pictures here. Although, even if I do make my kind of noticed here, well, somehow, well, that all of everybody for these pictures here, they're on the same websites here that I'm also on too. Although I'm not so sure, like you mean these, or they could might be made like music. Some might think, who knows? Like some reason they did say like open page and all that. Who knows? have of that. You could definitely be around here and also even watch the fireworks. You really have about that? A few different kinds of masks. Although, I do like the way how they made it, though. Not that bad. Alright, on to this last one. The thing is, like, these really ain't that half bad. I could really could just, like, take pictures of them. Alright. I can't see the name much well in this one here because that plant's in the way. Well, I guess that's it. Alrighty. Well, only 2 more left to go, and I guess that'll be all it. Well, for today's third VRC stream. Well, here they all are. Here's all the rest of the gang. Of course, I do kind of like remember watching these guys around back in the good old days. Oh man. All things to tell you truth here to you guys here. Not gonna lie to things like this here. Well, for I'm gonna say this here. Thing is, I miss these guys. Really. Truth is, I know I'm not gonna lie. I'm like I really do miss them all. Okay, here says, welcome. This world is the I can't say that's a word. To my favorite Cartoon Network shows. Well, fortunately, the thing is this year, man, you're not the only one. This world is completely a work in progress. Come back for updates. Okay. Yeah, although I do kind of remember that. Well, here they are. Even including well from my favorite shows too. Of course, well, these three guys here. This here's Ed and Eddie. Of course, well, from the show, they're of Ed and Eddie. And of course, here's a picture here of Courage here from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, that's what this picture is. And of course, as for this picture here, this is a picture here of Grim here from the show Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And yes, of course, I do remember seeing this one too before one episode. Yeah, I think this is the part right here when when kind of says like "no pie for you" and all that. Yeah, I remember this part. And of course, the show here that Cartoon Network had just finally finished for so long after all these years. Samurai Jack. True thing is, not gonna lie here and all. I'm like, it's definitely a good thing here to finally. I'm glad that he finally kind of like, well, sent back onto his very own timeline and finally like finish off, cool off of where that he just started. And here are these three guys. And of course, even for these five guys here too, I haven't seen these guys for a long, long time. Of course, this show right here that I don't really even watch at all because it stinks. Of course, I do remember these guys. And of course, Bugs Bunny and the rest of the Looney Tune gang. Oh man, I'm like serious. I'm like serious. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm like for taking looking at for all. I'm like for all these pictures, all these guys here from the shows I watched around back in the good old timing days. Man, really not gonna lie here. I'm like, this really does really bring back some memories. A lot of good old timing memories. And of course, there's a picture of that in it again. Gee, I wonder how come they made a copy of this one here. There's only one right there. I'm like, they really should have added like a different picture on this spot. Oh well. And of course, there's the new series of Teen Titans, of course. The thing is, although they didn't really not have bad on this one here. Here's, well, three of these shows right here they do kind of like somehow also watch too. Uh, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, and Dexter's Lab. Oh man, my goodness, it really does bring back some memories. Again, just to see these guys again, but only just pictures, of course. Yeah, of course, there's another picture of Curse the Cowardly Dog again. Although, of course, not any besides that show right there. Yeah, their show, where you call it, regular show. But also, even same thing for this one too. Yeah, that, which I do kind of like somehow also did not even watch too, because this show here also stinks. But as for the rest here, of course, yeah, both these two right here, of course these two right here too. Well, I do kind of like somehow do also really watch. Yeah. And of course, here's the new picture here of Cartoon Network. Although, just like the same thing, uh, like 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 that picture right there too, but a bit different though. Although, and I do kind of notice here, well, it did kind of like someone like also, well, added the new show there too. That kind of somehow, well, that did that the show did kind of like somehow also like uh, came out in 2011, of course. Of course, of course, his buddy is right here. Of course, right in front of Yogi Bear here. Of course, I do know, or even seen Yogi Bear too, back in the good old days. Oh yeah, also, well, yeah, both this character here and of course and his buddy right here. Even in case if you guys are all curiosity forward of what show that these two they're from the show called The Amazing World of Gumball. Of course, that's definitely his name right here, Gumball. Of course, yeah, here they are, the ads. Of course, right between both Scooby Doo and Tom and Jerry. And of course, these two rock and roller guys, yeah, I do remember seeing them. Both Ami and Yumi. Oh man, that really brings back memories. Of course, yeah, here we are. We got like Dexter and his sister, Dee Dee. And of course, here we got like, well, these three here. Powerpuff Girls. And of course, one of Yogi Bear's buddies here, of course. And right behind him, Cow and Chicken. Yeah, I do kind of like also remember watch that too. Of course, the other side right here. Yep, of course. Yeah, here you get these three here again. Grim with Billy and Mandy. Here, Johnny Bravo again, and of course, Courage again. And of course, there's the picture of Dexter working on something. And here's the picture of Johnny Bravo again. Although they really not that bad on this picture. Not bad. And of course, here's the CN logo here. That do kind of like someone I also really like too. Oh man. I'm like, I do really do kind of like that logo too. And of course, including the original logo too. The symbol of the cartoon sign that's right up top there. Well, onto the network thing here. Actually, yeah, here we are. Yeah, like you like you like this kind of original sign here too. That do kind of like some I also like too. Well, even one before when it changed. Well, onto this kind of logo. Okay, I'll order some of these pictures here. And of course, here's Raven from Teen Titans. And here they are. Powerpuff Girls again. Well, actually, only just a new series, but with a new design look of them, which I do really do kind of like too. Of course, picture of these shows here too that I don't really watch. Yeah, we got Scooby Doo there. And here they are. Here we got Cow and Chicken. And here's the original Teen Titans show here. And of course, Scooby Doo. Of course, that show I don't watch. More coming soon. Toys from your favorite shows. Now, one thing we got here just like movable items and stuff. Of course, got the pool game here. Well, I guess that's it. Well, for the tour of this museum. Now, onward to the second museum. Nickelodeon. I always wanted to say that. And of course, yeah, they do kind of like also well add the same thing from this museum too, the pool table thing. And of course, the mirror, as always. And of course, in the whole world ball thing here. Like they didn't really have bad on that. Although they did really not have a bad job on this one here too. Like here you see you got like someone got like SpongeBob here right up top of right up top to his friend Squidward's house. Like that's really good one there too. And also nice size that. Here's a bigger statue of SpongeBob. Of course, another statue. Okay, onward here to these pictures here. Okay, we got like a picture of SpongeBob, Cat Dog, and Timmy from Fairy Odd Parents. Of course, we got a picture of these guys here, which I know I hadn't seen them for a long, long time. Of course, Rocket Power. Yeah, of course, I think I've never seen this show too. Well, one time. Here's Timmy again with these two here. The image for this picture here, they didn't really not have bad on this one here. Not bad. And of course, there's SpongeBob with his pet snail. Of course, here's Danny Phantom. I do kind of like also watch him too. Here's Doug. I've never seen him. I do never seen him too. A long time ago. And here they are, Rocket Power. Hey Arnold. Which I do remember seeing that show too. Of course, here's the good show there, the best show here that I also really like watching. This guy. Vader Zim. Really one of the best shows, really one of my favorite shows ever. Oh, for this one here, I can't say I remember this show here. of course. And here's this show here, which of course Nickelodeon always plays this show for quite some times around. And of course, Rugrats. Although, there is also one show that I'm seeing around here, which of course they didn't got no chance to, but they like added a picture posted on them. Well, for them yet. The one show, of course, which is also part of Nickelodeon's Order 2, is the show here that's called Winx Club. Although before when Winx Club was aired on Nickelodeon, it was usually used to be on I think maybe 4Kids TV, I think. If I do remember correctly a bit. Oh, so yeah. Well, I guess that's it for now on. Well, I hopefully that you all enjoyed up this this tour video here, of course. Of course, for the place I just kind of like search around here. Of course, I hope you all do have a good, fine, wonderful day around or night. And of course, I hope you may get to see you guys next time around for the next video. Which, of course, that will really be PSO2 video. Of course, we'll roll for the next PSO2 video, which, of course, will video number 3. Well, I guess that'll be it right there for now on. And I guess might see you guys next time.